Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh, hitting you my best to the last breath. Yes, sizzling and delivering with zeal and zest to help you on your quest of becoming your best and to keep you in check. I'm with my buddy Ken, and we're gonna knock you out your comfort nest. Ken has published over 40 books, and he's just giving me a couple strategies about that now. But first, what is you're speaking at this event here this weekend. I saw several of your books. What is your area of expertise?
Social proof viral campaigns.
Social proof viral campaigns.
You want me to break it down?
A little bit, yeah, go for it.
Social's easy.
Yeah.
People talking about it. Proof is that you're doing big things.
Proof, yeah. So I have the built-in proof. People tell me
You
because
do?
I had the mentors.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Viral is that it's time sensitive, relevant, and that you have enough following that it goes ba-boom.
Mhm.
And the campaign is the consistency
Yes.
of the integrity.
Got it. And the integrity. Got it. So that's very helpful. Now the next thing is the publishing of the books, which is part of that,
Right.
because it positions yourself as an authority.
It does.
And a lot of people don't have the ability or think they're worthy or whatever. They don't know how. So what would you recommend to them, or some of the strategies you were going to share with me?
Well, I mean, someone that's actually written a book will give you advice on how to get a book done,
Right.
but that doesn't mean your book's going to be successful.
Okay.
So 85% of people want to write a book, only 1% do it.
Yeah.
So why is that?
Just gonna do it. The two I mentioned is they don't know how and they don't
That's
think
the
they
big one.
can.
And they don't think that they have something that's important enough.
Right. Oh, they don't have something important enough.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
So interesting.
So number 2 is to make sure you have a great marketing plan. Because of the people that
Beforehand, right?
do, yes,
Laid out.
at least a plan. Maybe
Got
not
it.
all laid out. but
You
at
can
least a
adjust,
plan.
course correct.
And you need to have someone that actually knows how to distribute books and do social media for you, so you're going to move your books. A lot of people, when they write a book, they are left with a storage problem. They print 100 books, they sell 11 of them, and that's the average, by the way. 11.
Wow, 11. And they leave the rest in their car.
Yep.
And they wish for it
even
to
with
be
Create
more.
Space, if you buy 2 and you sell those 2, it's not like you're rushing to get 2 more because no one asked for them, right? So you wasted all that time, or not wasted, you invested all that time,
Right.
and then you didn't have a return for it,
Yeah.
so you feel like a failure, and so you stop. And
True.
the book could be brilliant.
Yeah.
So our methodology is we do big events like this every single day, practically.
Wow.
And we bring books to the events so people see them, they get lots of exposure.
Yeah.
And I'd say I've personally moved about 40,000 books of mine, which is not outrageous, but I've reordered.
Sounds
reordered,
amazing to a
reordered.
cat with a capital A to me.
It's all right. It's all right. So the bottom line is if you get your book out in the marketplace and it's constantly being photographed, and you have a good social media presence of your book, people
Yeah.
are going to follow you. A lot of people that are writing books, they don't really have a following, so the book is actually a lead generator or it's
Yeah.
a package.
I put the
seller.
cart before the horse. Like I have more of a following, but not a book.
Right.
Some people have the book but no following.
So you have a lot to say, so you have a book.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah.
a lot of people, when you're having a conversation, or when you're speaking on stage, they, that was great on stage. Let me get that book. You have a
Yeah,
book, and you're
you
like,
have to have something to offer. 'Cause
Exactly.
It's like they say people don't like when people sell from stage, but it's their duty to. It should be their responsibility because they should have something to offer where people can find more. So I think it's an entitlement of people. You are deserving. You are worthy. And one of the things I interviewed a lot of people for my mentorship program was all about people don't have the self-esteem to go for their mentors, but that hurts you and hinders you in a lot of different areas, whether it's a book or whatever. Make a book, move a book. Let's see how it looks. Boom. There it is, perfect. Make a book, move a book.
And the new version has Bob Proctor.
Oh wow,
He's,
from The Secret.
Yep, he's actually given it a golden stamp of approval.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the 3 elements here are very interesting because if you make a book, you
Right.
overcame a very big aspect of leaving a legacy.
Yes.
But if you don't move a book, you have no impact in the world. And if you're not really trying to book a sale out of it, you're only trying to sell a book, which is a very small transaction. It's about a $5 transaction.
Got it.
It's a profit, you know.
Yeah, because I've made 2 books, but it's like 80-90% done.
Really?
Yeah, and now I'm working on the mentor one, which is like, but I'm thinking of doing video series for those, so you guys get excited about that. So there we go. Interesting. So I try to put these top high level people and share them with you guys, so you can take a sneak peek of success behind the curtain. And Ken was just terrific, jumping like a kangaroo. Loved it. And what would you say is your favorite book personally, and why?
Gosh, doggone, this is a damn good question.
Thank you.
My favorite book is The Go-Giver by Bob Burg.
Ah, The Go-Giver.
But I'd be cheating my second favorite book, which is almost my favorite book, which is a tie between Tipping Point and Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell.
Like Malcolm Gladwell.
I love Malcolm Gladwell.
Why?
Because he talks about persistence, and he talks about the fact that if you actually put the time in, you automatically become an expert at what you do. And really, he proves that it's not luck, it's not skill, it's actually hard work. And I like that. People that like to work hard, they like to be rewarded for the hard work. So it proves that it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So last question would be, through all these books you've made and helped other people make and meeting all these super uber successful people, if you were to distill those principles to one or maybe two, what would really stand out to you?
Well, I think the more you learn, that goes up here,
Yeah.
the more you have to release it into a book, because when you die,
So true.
if you die and you have people that love you, that's their only connection to your brain, to your thoughts, to your life, to your experiences, and you're actually cheating the people you love when you don't
Wow,
have your
I never
beautiful
thought of
brain
it
and
like
soul.
that.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
That's a deep reason that could give you a lot of emotional leverage.
That's why I write so often. I
create.
just finished my 14th book.
Wow.
And I don't know if you heard Greg Reed in there, but Greg Reed's done 52 books, I think. So really a book is a culmination of thoughts that have never been really expressed before, or that you are actually wanting to make a delivery on a stage, and it encapsulates everything you want to say.
And a book's the best way to funnel it. So
Yeah.
I do get rid of these ideas, but it's in a way through video as my medium in the channel. So, and I notice when I do that, I get more ideas. It's really abundant because I get rid of them. It's like your brain creates more space for new ideas. And some people are scarce and they hold on to those ideas. Like, this is my idea, I don't want to share it. And they don't give the place and space for more ideas to come. But that's very true of what you're saying. So get it out there so you can allow more to come.
And I'll give you another little point that I think might be a nice closer.
Mm-hmm.
When you do a book, a lot of people actually think it needs to be perfect.
Yep.
Get away from that. Just do the best job you can and actually print it on deadline. And I'll tell you why. If you wait until it's perfect, it'll never happen. That's first. Secondly, if you do a great job and you read the book and you go, oh my gosh, this is horrible, or I can improve this, then you make the improvements, you do a second edition, and you track people like Bob Proctor to say, this is a great book. This book was not good enough to get Bob Proctor. We rewrote the book after it was printed, and he loved it, and then we got his endorsement. But if I'd waited to show this a year or two later, we missed the opportunity of having Bob Proctor part of this book.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, that's very helpful.
It's all golden stuff there.
Golden stuff, yeah. Shining, glittering, gleaming, and sparkling.
So I'll just give you one last thing.
Okay.
If you can combine yourself with a company that does lots of events and does social media, I don't know of any other companies that do it, but if you find that kind of company that puts your books out every single day, every single week, you're going to have your book get so much exposure. Your name and your brand is really going to get some beautiful awareness.
Yeah.
And then people are just going to ask the same thing you did. When you saw Penny's book in there,
Yeah.
you can't help but say, tell me about that book.
Exactly.
So it's a
exactly. It's it's the best card to have, basically.
I'll tell you a weird book I wrote. I wanted to go to 100 countries, and it was a bucket list. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to write a book on how I think I would do 100 countries.
Okay.
I wrote it when I had 35 countries.
Got
and
it.
I followed the principles of the book, and by second edition, because I sold out of first edition, I was at 65 countries. I now haven't even written the third edition, but I'm in 103 countries.
103 countries. Wow.
But I just followed the principles of the book that I wrote. And so a book causes you to live a better life. In fact, if you write a book on integrity, you'll find that you're not possibly living integrity at the level.
Yeah.
And then when you write about it, you have to hold yourself to it. So the book causes you to be what you write.
And when you research it, it makes you really dive deep. But that's the bigger part, is now oh my God, this is huge. Your identity is wrapped around that. For me, when I became exercise science president in college, I became a leader, and I started doing, now I have mentors. Now I'm getting more mentors because I think of myself as that person. So that's enormous. And the last thing I want to say about books is, when you said just get it done, because Stephen Rao, he wrote 4 books. He's been helping me out a lot lately. He says 93% of books never even get read.
I know.
Whoa.
You might even be higher than that. Hey, I got a good finish to this.
Okay.
Let's go over to the selfie machine.
Selfie machine, let's do it.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
So this selfie machine is a brand new product.
Yeah, I was going to say, where can we find you, and what should they get?
Well, the selfie machine, imagine if you had a book right here.
Uh-huh.
And you have the book, and you get a selfie of the book.
Okay.
This is going out to approximately probably 10 or 20,000 people.
Yeah.
There's 216,000 people that have liked this page.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we can do it.
I did one earlier.
But if we were holding the book right now, the book would actually go out with all the other people that got selfies
Right.
today. You
There it is.
Okay.
There it is, guys. Look. Woo! And then it gets you ready. So cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll
and
do
the
it.
book, and
We're
you
gonna
get it
do
with the book.
Yeah.
And they put it to social media instantly.
So we're going to do another one.
Okay.
You can only get so much credit for that lovely shot.
We're gonna get another shot. Here it is. You guys are here with
This
it.
shows it's live. This is reality.
Live.
Right? I mean,
And I'd say
you know,
even get selfies when you go to events like that, because again, you said something about social proof, and it's a powerful thing to do.
I think we're gonna get a real shot this time.
Okay, here we go. With the video in it.
With the video, yeah. Look at that.
Here we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
I don't think this has ever been done before, ever.
I know.
Awesome.
That's a repeating selfie.
Yeah.
forever.
Wow. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Where's the best place they can find you?
The Umbrella Syndicate on Facebook.
The Umbrella what?
Syndicate on Facebook.
Syndicate on Facebook. That link will be right below. Stay fresh. Stay blessed from Philly. Peace.